Hello friends, near and far, dear to my heart. I'm Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. These messages will be for Leo and all Leo placements within your birth chart, or wherever you have fifth house influence in your chart. If you don't know what any of those placements are, just know that I offer birth chart readings. With my readings, we create a story, a dialogue, right? Your own personal roadmap to help guide you through this unique journey here on Earth. You also get a full tarot spread where we dive into the archetypes hidden within your birth chart. In this reading, Leo, we will discuss astrology, oracle messages, and tarot. And at the end, we'll do a love portion, so stay tuned for that. If this reading resonates, please like, comment. I love to hear about your personal experiences and what kind of support you're needing during these times. We are in Sag season, the final fire sign. It reminds me of the sunset, right? As we enter into a new calendar year, we stare off into the sunset and reminisce, reflect on all the experiences and the wisdom and resilience we have gained over the last year. There's a lot of introspection this month, especially with Mercury retrograde, and we're regaining focus, right? Getting that laser sharp focus that Sagittarius has as we start to create and birth new things into the new year. Sagittarius represents the archer, the arrow of truth. How high can that arrow go? How can you take the wisdom that you've acquired and apply it in your reality? Bold and bright like the sunset, we expand our horizon. We light up the sky before we turn inward towards the darkness, especially here in the northern hemisphere as we enter into winter. We have a Sagittarius packed December for all the signs. Not only is the sun in Sag, but we have Mars and a new moon in Sag on December 12th. And also Sagittarius' ruling planet Jupiter going direct on December 30th. May we fully and powerfully activate the highest collective wisdom, truth, and awareness for humanity. Now, Leo, let's get into your December reading. Hi, Leo, and welcome to your December forecast. December messages for Leo. Leo, we talked about this Sagittarius energy, right? It's buzzing around us. We have several, planets that are in Sag, Mercury even. I didn't mention that, but, with Mercury retrograde and the Sagittarius energy, what does that mean for you, right? Leo, Sun, and Ascendant signs specifically, but of course, if you're watching for your other placements, just stick around for the astrology aspect and it might resonate for you. So Leo, this fifth house energy that, is being highlighted with the Sag energy, right? You have Mercury in the fifth house, new moon in the fifth house. You have Mars in the fifth house. Fifth house is your house, right? This is the house of Leo energy. So I do sense a lot of this compatibility this month, right? Sagittarius is a fellow fire sign like yourself. And also you have this fifth house influence that creates a lot of compatibility. Even if it might not be with other people, there could be this kind of union with self, right? Kind of bridging the gap between maybe some aspects of yourself that felt, like you were withdrawn from them, even is what I'm hearing. Coming back to self. Getting creative. The fifth house talks about entertainment, right? Of all avenues, right? Music, arts, dance, celebrations, right? Most people are celebrating the holidays, but not all. But the fifth house is all about celebration, fun, play, creativity, right? This is your wheelhouse, Leo. This also talks about heart-centered, heart-centered avenues where we feel like we are really listening to our heart's calling, and we feel that passion, that creativity, that flow. The one downfall to the fifth house, to catch yourself, Leo, is overindulgence. And I actually already recorded your reading. I'm traveling right now. If you can't tell, I'm not in my normal place. I'm relocating and visiting family. But I re-recorded your video several times. And this the 9 of cups was coming up, and the negative to the Nine of Cups is overindulgence. So, you know, you can kind of get a taste of that in the 5th house if you're not too careful. This is the house, you know, when people have predominant 5th house influence, right? Not just Leo, but the 5th house in their chart, where it can talk about addiction, you know, addiction to sex, money, gambling, right? So these are some things to keep in mind, since it is the house of entertainment, right? And things can get out of hand pretty quickly if we don't have healthy coping mechanisms. But overall, I do think it's a pretty pleasant energy for you. And the full moon on December 27th in Cancer is going to be in your 12th house. So you could actually be finding more of a balance with like socializing and getting out and celebrating and having fun. And then towards the end of the month, I feel like for you, Leo, it will be best to take some time out for yourself around that full moon in Cancer with that 12th house influence. The 12th house requires a lot of rest and downtime. So give yourself that. And the other thing about the 12th house is, you know, with Mercury retrograde, it can bring up the past, right? And the 12th house is about the past. It's a lot around past lives, even, you know, ancestral karma. So you might be revisiting some things around the past towards the end of the month. Maybe some things as a resistance that maybe you've been kind of fighting off or avoiding. Maybe even being around family might be a bit triggering for you, and you're going to need some time around that full moon to kind of recalibrate. That's what I'm feeling. So let's get into your message, okay? Let's talk about it. Oracle message for Leo for December. What do they have for December, Leo? Leo, please show me what I need to see for the Leo collective. What is it that they need to know? Predator and Gates. Interesting. Predator. I actually want to read from the Empathic Oracle book. We have Predator here. The first thing I'm getting off this card for you, Leo, is, you know, like energy. I feel like people around you, you know, kind of leeching on your energy. You know, this is what this is reminding me of. Someone that is kind of a bit aggressive, right? That predator energy is, they're on the hunt, they're on the prowl. Let's read into this a bit and see what this is about for you. As the predators of life hunt, I relinquish my role as prey on their journey. Am I being drained by those that have endless problems? Have I enabled someone so they cannot find their own inner strength? Am I being drained by someone whose part in the relationship is at a much lower vibration than my own? So yeah, I'm getting reminded of this 5th house influence, you know, when you get out and you socialize, whatever sorts of things that you find entertaining for yourself, right? Just to de-stress. You know, the holiday season can be a time for a lot of people where it can be overwhelming, especially if there is some conflict with family and friends even. So keep that in mind, of course. What kind of energy are you giving out, and to whom? Who are you entertaining even? The saying that's coming to mind for me that my dad would tell me all the time is, you are the company you keep. So that might be ringing true for you, or you're trying to find a nice balance with, you know, the kinds of people that you are entertaining, Leo. Especially, you know, that 5th house, you can get wrapped up in sex, money, rock and roll pretty quickly. And it can be very taxing and draining, where it can make you feel like you are prey to someone. So of course, keep that in mind. We're going to keep that card to the side. We're going to see how it connects in with your tarot message for the month of December. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Mars, and again, wherever you have 5th house influence in your chart. Let's see here. This is for Leo. Leo, please show me what I need to see for Leo for the month of December. Leo. Ooh, yeah. there's something around communication that really brings in some balance for you. If it's not you that's communicating to someone about your needs, your values, your priorities, then someone else is going to be speaking out to you. But I think this is about you because we have the Strength card on the bottom here. Yeah, there's that Nine of Cups. It's coming out again, but it's in reverse here. It was upright before. So any sort of reversal, you do kind of look more towards the negative aspects of that card. So for you, it is coming in strongly. Overindulgence and people that are energy suckers is what I'm getting, especially with that Predator card. It's like, you know, thinking about relationships that you have in your life, friends, family, coworkers, etc., intimate partnerships that, you know, you feel like it's draining, taxing is what I'm hearing. And you're really trying to call for something brand new for this new year. You know, Sagittarius energy is a great time to focus. All the Sagittarius that I know are the best leaders, entrepreneurs. You know, there's negative sides to every sign, but the qualities that we can draw on during Sagittarius season is, again, what makes a good leader, how to prioritize, how to focus in on what it is that you truly want. You know, our truth, right? The archer, the arrow of truth, that has a trajectory, and staying really focused on that path, and everyone that's in your way that's just sucking your energy dry, or, you know, not serving you as you move towards your happiness, really, because that's what the Nine of Cups is. In the positive end of it is wish fulfillment, feeling successful, feeling content, you know, with self. 9 energy is a lot about self-reliance, self-actualization. It's right before the 10. So the 9 is really where the change is. And as most people know on their spiritual journey, it all comes back to self. Right? With anything in our lives, no matter if we are in a relationship or we aren't, right? It always comes back to self. So that is something that I think that you're coming back to time and time again, and you're finding that strength to press on here and, you know, allow others to exit that aren't really gratifying or fulfilling. Because the Six of Swords is movement, right? It's moving to calmer waters, and you have the Knight of Cups here. So it's like moving to happier places, moving into success, moving into something potentially new. Here with the Knight of Cups, this could be a new romantic offer or gesture. But the Knight of Cups is also reminding me of like self-love, right? But you could be dealing with a water sign, Leo, because I am seeing water here. The Temperance and Justice, you know, this is Sag energy, right? This is all about equilibrium, harmony, balancing things out. Karmic justice here. I see a lot of peace this month if you want it. But again, it is going to be a wake-up call for you to understand the people, places, and things that are, you know, a bit predatorish, you know, sucking your energy, taking from you, and not that you don't feel this reciprocity in these relationships. Okay. Let's actually pull some love oracles. So at this portion of the reading, Leo, I'd like you to focus in on your love interest. We're going to pull from the heart's hidden secrets. We're going to see how your love interest is viewing you currently for December. This is going to be for the Leo collective. Please show me what I need to see for Leo. Leo, please show me what I need to see. There's that karma, the karmic justice. I just heard work hard, play hard, you know, like consequences is what's showing up, cause and effect, death. It's like the work that you put out, you know, or the work that you don't put out, it really does reflect whatever karma you're facing, right? Because if you're doing, you're seeing the spiritual lesson, right? The karmic lesson, and you're realizing it, there's this reality check, right? Then there isn't as much of this heavier karma, right? Where you're actually moving more into your dharma, which is this positive, destined, fated energy for you as you move through some of the more heavier, dense energy, which, is coming up for you this month. And it's time. As you can see, there's time here on the bottom. It might have felt like a freaking process, right? Of moving through some of this more dense, heavy energy. And also seeing the people around you again that are just not serving your highest good. There's this finality this month of, okay, I'm ready to kind of move on and create some stability here. But in regards to your love interest, I feel like, honestly, they are running. We have the running in the family card, and I don't always read these in reverse, but I'm feeling compelled to for your love interest. Is because there's a lot of this like self-focus for you, especially with this strength card on the bottom, and that's your energy. And as I peek at the bottom of the deck, I do see this energy of the Two of Cups here, but it's with the Three of Wands. It's like, I think that it's someone new. I'm really getting this energy of it being someone new, and that the person that maybe is in your energy here, I'm just getting this strong sense that there's someone new coming into your life that's really wanting to establish a deeper foundation with you. And then there's this other person that, you maybe saw potential with, family and running, but they're running away from their karma. They're running away from maybe some of the harder spiritual lessons that is taking them more time. And I'm not here to beat anyone up, or, you shouldn't either. You should understand that everyone has their own pace, and it can be heartbreaking when you realize that maybe they're not ready to overcome some of their karma and to make a healthy foundation happen here, or to even build upon a family. It seems like this person is kind of running, it seems, running away from their karma, running away from this finality. Maybe they don't want to see it for how it truly is, Leo. Let's see. Let's pull from, Oracle of Echoes. We're going to pull an Oracle of Echoes message in regards to your love interest. See what kind of potential blockages there are in regards to love. And then we're going to take this over to Patreon for the extended reading, extended love message. So please follow me over there. All Patreon members get all extended readings for all 12 signs, as well as 20% off all birth chart readings and private readings with me. Leo, what is it that they need to know in regards to love for December? It looks like, yeah, look at that. It's showing up again. I got the inner strength, which is the strength card in this deck showing up. Yeah, you're conquering your fears this month. If at any point, Leo, you felt like you were self-sabotaging, I don't see that you're wanting that anymore. Justice and Temperance is such a balanced energy. Those two cards are the most balanced energy that you can find in the tarot deck. They're both major arcanas too. So I feel like this month is just a huge awakening for you. And you're just like, it's a no bullshit month. It's like, I can see clearly, what I need to do to stay balanced. And I don't really want anyone to get in the way of that, to cause discord here. We have limitless, like you're seeing this limitless potential. And I think that honestly, there is this new energy that's coming in, that Knight of Cups, especially if you are dealing with a potential water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There is this foundation. There is this potential. And you're feeling limitless right now. And if you're feeling like it's hard to open up, I want you to see the potential in your life, right? And new avenues and creating new pathways for yourself, because it seems like there is this potential here with the limitless card showing up. But it really comes back to that inner strength, right? The strength card showing up twice for you. I wish you all the best, Leo. Happy holidays. And if you wish to follow me over on Patreon, I'll see you over there. Bye for now.